Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today we're going to be doing a memorial sweatshirt or hoodie, and today it's been a long time since I painted a pet. Actually, it's been a really long time since I've drawn a puppy or a dog, and this is kind of taking me back to high school. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this one. It's gonna take a little bit of time because, like I said, I haven't painted one. I've been doing a lot of portraits, but obviously pets and animals have their own characteristics. So let's go ahead and take care of this one now. If you guys are new here, my name is Ernie, and I customize just about anything from promotional products to one-off gifts like the one that we're going to be working on today. I'm starting off with my traditional paper template. Went ahead and printed that up and tiled it up. Taped it together and cut it out with an X-Acto knife. I'm just trying to find the outlines and hard shadows and highlights of the puppy, and I'm trying to figure out where things are going to lay down. I went ahead and measured the portion that I wanted to showcase on the hoodie as far as the head and the torso goes, and I measured that with a tape measure, got it to size, resized that in Illustrator, and then printed everything out. Since I haven't painted a dog in a very long time, I wanted to start off with the brown. This way I kind of figure out where things are going to fall in. I didn't want to go too hard with the black right away because I wasn't sure. When I do a portrait, I know what's going to happen, a human portrait. So in this case, it's been a while, so I want to take things kind of smooth. So I went ahead and chose kind of like a dark brown. This way, if I make a mistake, I can always kind of paint over it or kind of smooth it out and kind of hide the errors that I've done. The goal here in this process, the first process, is going to figure out where the lines are, the shadows and the highlights. Kind of try to put down like a rough idea of where things are going to fall in. I'm not going to go too deep into like hard like lines and stuff like that. I'm going to kind of soften it up. This way it gives me an idea if I'm going the right direction. I now have a general idea of where the shadows are going to be, so I'm going to put down the base color, which is going to be kind of like a cream color. It's the same color that I use to do my portraits, since the puppy itself has that cream tone to it, so I'm going to be using that color to try to create that base first. I'm now going to be introducing the reddish colors or undertone colors that I see in the reference picture. Sometimes some of the pictures tend to look yellowish or reddish, or sometimes there's an additional color, like if light is bouncing off of a red, wall or something like that, it'll showcase on the picture. So I'm trying to put those in first before I put any more detail down. Let's remove the stencil and see what it looks like. So it seems like the coloring is looking pretty good. It's pretty fair compared to the reference picture. So I'm going to start laying down the additional base colors, which is the tutu that she had on, and then I'm going to also paint the background as well. Right now I'm looking for base color, very simple, just to get something down and get an idea of where the highlights and shadows are. And then I'm going to come back with a variety of different colors, like for example the tutu is going to have a little bit of a purple and different types of pinks, maybe a raspberry and stuff like that, just to give it a little different look. As well as the background. The background's going to be blue. I'm going to put a base color of blue, but then I'm going to come back with a stronger blue, possibly a little bit of purple, and just give it a different tone, make it look different and of course it's gonna work great against the foreground because the dog is kind of like a warm brownish color, which is it really stands out against like a cooler purple or bluish color. Since the entire background is going to be blue, I'm going to lay down my reference letters, trying to get them aligned and putting that down. I know it's going to kind of fade away, but I want to have it there. This way I know where things are going to fall in. Most of my background colors are already laid down. I kind of know where the text is going to be, so now I'm going to introduce the darker colors. I'm going to be working with the black and try to refine more details with the black. The customer wanted little ladybugs in the background, so went ahead and made myself a stencil just using regular piece of paper. I put tape over it before I cut it. This way, since I'm going to be using it more than just once, I'm going to make sure it lasts a little bit longer, so I just put tape, regular, packing tape over it and then cut it. This way it'll last a little longer since I am putting a lot of wet paint on it. This way the paper doesn't, curl up or get destroyed as I'm working with it. The ladybugs in the background are they're looking like ants because the stencil is not that great, but I am gonna come back and put more details onto the ladybugs and more color and highlights. This way they look like ladybugs, but at this point I'm kind of generalizing, trying to balance everything out that's on the background and try to make sure it's not too heavy on one side or not enough. So I'm just trying to see where they can all fit in. Once I have all the composition already laid out, I know where things are going to fall in. I know where the colors are going to be. I know where the highlights and the shadows are. Normally the project itself tends to be kind of flat. There's a lot of work still to be done, but I like to take the time to visualize to make sure that everything is balanced, everything's straight, or you know what needs to be fixed and whatnot. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is another stage before I lay down more black and the final highlights, which is the white. I'm gonna take the time to fill in any areas, add more color if I need to, you know, adjust some things here and there, and I'll do that before I finalize the entire thing. I love the way this is coming out. It looks really nice. It's kind of hard to see on the camera because the sweatshirt itself has some texture to it, so it's kind of difficult to see the coloring, but it looks really nice, you know, in real life. So I'm gonna come back and make some of the text thicker, add some more color like I said, and then after I do that, I'm gonna add the final stage, which is the highlights, which is my favorite part, because it really brings everything together and brings it to life. It gives it like that special airbrush look as well. So I'll be doing some highlights on the face, and of course on the text and the background as well. Well guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a pleasure for me to be working on this memorial sweatshirt or hoodie, and I really appreciate you guys coming back and watching the videos. Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos. I would love to hear from you guys and get more feedback. Of course, I'm just you know, showing some of the projects that I'm currently working on, and it's kind of fun for me to make these videos, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. So for now, take it easy. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take it easy for now. Bye bye.